Hi everyone, Dave from DailyTechTV with another Q&A session for you, and this question comes from Gordon WV. Panasonic SD700 or Canon Legria HF R26. Now I should let you all know, some of you already know, but for those that don't, I actually use a Panasonic SD700 and have done probably for almost 2 years, I would imagine, and it's what's actually sitting on my tripod recording this video, so I know the camera very well. I've used it on a daily basis for a long time. Now, to answer this question, I had to just do a little bit of research on the Canon Legria HF R26, and I'm going to refer to some notes on this as well. Now, I can only base my opinion on the specifications of the Canon because I haven't actually used it myself. What I can say is it uses this new, let me just refresh my memory, I think it's called a Full HD CMOS sensor. Now, I've used the Canon HFG10, which uses the CMOS Pro sensor, so this is a slightly sort of lower rated sensor than that, so it's going to be very similar in performance but not quite as good as the HFG10. 3.2 megapixels on the sensor. It's got a 7.5 centimeter, which is about a 3-inch touchscreen. 28 times zoom, 8GB flash memory and 2 SDXC slots. So let's just cover off those bits first of all. 28 times advanced zoom. For what I do, which is product reviews, the zoom isn't really a factor when I'm looking at a camera because I'm physically moving the camera in and out. I need a little bit of zoom, but not a powerful zoom. Then we look at the 8GB of flash memory. Well, there's no flash memory on the SD700, so the Canon's got slightly better specification there. 2 SDXC slots, so 2 memory card slots on the Canon as opposed to 1 on the Panasonic that I'm using. So again, a slightly better specification there as well. 24 megabits per second image quality. I think that's very similar to the Panasonic. I can't remember the bit rate that the Panasonic records at, but again, it's going to be a very similar sort of file size that you end up with. Now, with regards to lenses, the f1.8 to f3.6 on the Canon is slightly lower rated. I think that the Panasonic SD700 is rated at f1.5. I might be wrong on that, but let me just check that very quickly. I know it's not very professional to do this whilst I'm recording, but I don't want to give you the wrong information. So Panasonic SD700. Let me just check the lens. Yeah, it is f1.5 at the wide angle on the SD700. So a slightly better lens on the Panasonic. Now, I also want to just check, we've got 50p recording on the Panasonic as well, and I'm pretty sure that the Canon only offers up 25p. So let me just check that. So we have got, is it going to tell me? Canon's website needs to be better. Well, first of all, before I cover off that 50p mode, it says it's got a high resolution LCD screen on the Canon, and it's only 230k dot resolution, which is very similar to the Panasonic as well, so it's no worse or no better. And I can't find out whether this does 25p or 24p. It really doesn't say in the specification, so I'm going to assume that it only does 25p. So the Panasonic has got slightly better on the specification front on there. What it really comes down to is lighting. I think the Panasonic will work slightly better for you in low light situations. You're going to get less noise in your videos. Also, the Panasonic's got 3 CMOS sensors in it as well, so you should get a better colour rendition. What really trumps it for me, and you've got to check out whether this is important to you, is I set my camera, it's about 8 to 10 feet away from me at the moment, and I set it up with a microphone on top of the camera, or sometimes I wear a little lapel mic. With the Canon Legria HF R26, you can't connect an external microphone. So I think if that's an important factor for you and you want to be able to have the flexibility of adding microphones onto your camera, you're going to have to choose the Panasonic SD700, or maybe something else in the Panasonic range. The SD90, for example, is probably more of a match for the HF R26, and it's a lot cheaper in price. It's only got one CMOS sensor, but it does also have the flexibility of an external mic socket. So great question, thank you very much for that question. I hope it's helped you in making your buying decision. If you've got any new questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video.